Wow, big changes are afoot down at the Strip. Yeah, MGM and Marriott tying it up. They are loving each other. Now, the interesting thing that you do need to know is that even though it's going to encompass all 17 MGM resorts across the U.S., not all of them are initially going to be bookable through the Marriott app. So I don't know if they're starting with the ones in Vegas and then they'll encompass the other 5 by year end, but it's not a long gap as this starts October 1st. I do like that the Marriott CEO said that this is not a traditional agreement, and that's, why they created the MGM collection. And it does allow they're looking for all the culinary and sports offerings that MGM has, and then MGM can take advantage of their global portfolio of almost 9,000 locations. Now, if you're not an MGM member, I thought I'd throw this up. Everybody starts at Sapphire. If you have the MGM Gold MasterCard, you automatically start at Pearl. But Gold is the piece de resistance that everybody wants because it gives you waived resort fees, which range anywhere from $35 to $50 a night. Now, whether they will do Marriott Gold to MGM Gold, I don't know, because it seems to take more to get to Gold with MGM versus with Marriott, but we will see. At least they will do Platinum, Elite Platinum over to Gold, but maybe they'll do Gold too. Here are the 30 Marriott brands across the world. Now, St. Regis, you can actually go and they'll come up and put all your clothes away for you, unpack your suitcase and everything. It's not for me, but some people probably like it. Of the 4 hotels not going into the MGM collection, Aria is first with the Autograph collection. Next up, the famous Bellagio will be going into the Luxury collection. Next up is Cosmo, and it will also be part of the Autograph collection. And then last is Park MGM with its dark and dingy hallways, its exposed wiring, but it is going to be part of the Tribute Portfolio collection. Honestly, New York, and others I think are better, but at any rate, if you stay here, you'll be a part of the Tribute Portfolio collection. There are in total 8 resorts on the Las Vegas Strip that are a part of the MGM collection. One of the hotels that I thought should have made it into at least the Autograph collection is Vdara. Granted, it is not on the Vegas Strip, but it is right across from City Center, and it's a luxury hotel on par with Aria. Also, the signature at MGM Grand, Nomad, New York, It's a Hell of a Town, MGM Grand, Mandalay Bay, Luxor, and Excalibur, of course. So there are 5 other resorts that are a part of the MGM collection that are not on the Vegas Strip, and a lot of people forget or don't even know they're there. So there's the Beau Regatta in Atlantic City, the MGM Grand in Detroit, and then across the Potomac River from DC and Maryland is the MGM National Harbor, which looks to be a stunning resort. And then we also have the MGM Springfield, and then finally the Beau Rivage in Biloxi, which looks a lot like the Bellagio, just with a different lobby. Still a very grand lobby. Now, interestingly enough, I'm amazed that at least a couple of these resorts did not end up in at least the Autograph collection, if not the Luxury collection. But as my grandpa used to say, they don't pay me the big bucks to make those decisions. Someone else does. The thing I'm really surprised it's not receiving more coverage is the BetMGM angle. In simple terms, gambling on sports with BetMGM will now help you earn points towards Marriott rewards. So if you were already going to place bets on your phone, BetMGM just gave you a bigger reason to do so. You will also get access to all 17 MGM resorts across the U.S. And hey, where else are you going to stay in a Egyptian pyramid or a King Arthur's castle or whatever? And again, you will be able to earn points for those stays at MGM back towards your Marriott and use them both ways depending on what is more beneficial for you. MGM people. So one area definitely worth watching is whether the Marriott and MGM partnership will improve the lag time of seeing elite nights and loyalty credits appear that a lot of guests experienced with the Hyatt and MGM partnership. So in the end, having access to almost 9,000 locations globally versus only 1,000 makes a big difference for you earning points. And with the cost of everything going up in Vegas and everywhere else, We want to be able to earn points for stays as much as we can and redeem them, save money wherever we can. Alright, so yes, there will be status matching. We don't know exactly yet because gold with MGM is much different than gold with Marriott. So we will see. And yes, you're going to be able to book on both platforms. You're going to be able to use points from MGM over to Marriott and Marriott Bonvoy points over to MGM. How many points it takes on either side, we don't know yet because, again, they use a totally different point system. But it's really interesting to see what happens over the next few months. We'll know something probably the end of August, maybe early September, and I'll be here to help you with that. And by the way, if you are a Hyatt member, you really like Hyatt, if you don't know, they are taking over the Rio and they're doing a major renovation there, and I will keep you up to date on everything that is going on there. Well, I don't think this is going to ruin Vegas like a lot of people are saying. I don't see where that comes from. Vegas is like Disney World in the aspect of people that want to go are already going. Yeah, I think there'll be some people will get offers maybe that they haven't seen and, I'll go check it out, but I don't think it's going to be like this huge influx of people. So if that's what people are thinking, I don't see that, and I really don't understand how the Marriott Bonvoy is going to ruin MGM rewards. So we will see how it goes. Anyway, I'm Jason and this is Vegas Nights. We'll leave the light on for you.